I'm trying to contain my rage because I just had a man on Facebook tell me the Matriarch Emerges movement will never happen because women will never be in charge. This man showed me two things in his fucking statement. First of all, he's fucking stupid. And second of all, men fear us in charge because they think we're going to treat them like they've treated us for 7,000 years. Right? These motherfuckers treat us like shit. Rape and pillage and all that. And they don't even understand the mother's love. See, men who hate the moon hate their mother. Men who don't understand the need for a maternal society instead of a paternal society. So I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret about the matriarch. It's a circle. There is no hierarchy. In the patriarchal systems, it's up, top, down. Trickle down economics. Men at the top in charge. A man above a woman. A man above a government over your lives. No. The matriarch is a circle. We all sit in the circle and we're all equal in the circle because there is no fucking fighting, right? Everyone is in the circle safe. The young children and the elderly go in the center. We protect them. Those around the table, around the circle, they sit and look at one another. There are no square tables in the mother's house. They're circle tables. They're rounds. We call them rounds in the service industry. Why? Because it's a round table. It's equal. The mother's love does not need to rule by force because men who respect their mother, men who fear their mother because they know it's their mother, are the men who you can trust to keep you safe. Because that first woman in their life, they respected. They came from their mother, right? So in the maternal society, in the matriarch, what we do is we sit in a circle. We see each other at the circle. We speak to one another in the circle, and we work together in a circle. When I was in Michigan in 2012, during December 21st, 2012, we had a healing circle for the ending of the Bactan calendar. And we went in, sat in circle, did a sweat, and played in, the drums. And I'm so forever grateful for the teachings of my native teachers in Michigan and Wisconsin. I am not here. None of the women that are trying to bring back the matriarch or her story, the goddess's story, none of us want to harm men, right? We want to stop the harm being done to children. We want to stop trafficking, human trafficking. First and foremost, if women were in charge or women were put to the test, human trafficking would end, right? We would not have this fucking problem. The mother's love doesn't need to rule by force because it is the natural way of life. The patriarchy is not natural. That's why men have to enforce it with laws and rules and masked men running around and kidnapping children, right? The patriarch is not natural. And it will crumble. I'm hoping in my lifetime. But the way to get back to a good society is to take care of the elderly and the poor and the children, right? To stop forcing rules on women's bodies in different states. The way the matriarch emerges is through kindness and love and understanding, not through hate, not through forcing one religion down the throats of everyone in the country, right? This is not a Christian nation. It's a nation where you can choose to be a Christian. The founding fathers were deists. And all of you fucking men on Facebook that are telling me all these nasty things you say to me, you cannot take away my power. You can't. Sticks and stones, baby. Sticks and fucking stones. And the other thing is, you think by degrading me, somehow you elevate yourself or somehow you're more of a man because you tell me to eat a dick, or you tell me to get fucked, or whatever it is you tell me to do, okay? This is lineage. This is not lust. This is loyalty to the most divine source power, the goddess and the god, right? My mother, Janet, is the most powerful woman that has ever walked this planet because she fucking birthed me, okay? And there's only one person that I fear in this world, and that is my mother. And now I understand why, because her fucking power courses through my blood. I come from her, okay? I come from a long line of powerful fucking bitches. So, as the first woman in my line to live free, not forced into marriage because I got pregnant, not forced into a life of subtlety due to the time. 1976, this reincarnation, Gen X, baby. I've been engaged 4 times, but never married. I'm in love with a Texan who allows me to be a woman. Whoa, man. And he fucking loves me. He loves Sprite. He eats it, drinks it, kisses it, hugs it, laughs at it, plays with it, loves every bit about me. You cannot take away who I am because of degradation to me on these chats, right? So I'm going to keep doing this matriarch movement thing, and we're going to explain it to the boys in the back. It's not about women being above men, right? Unless you're into that kind of thing, but that's up to you. However you have to do that. If you like it on top, that's up to you. But the thing is, the matriarch movement is all about the circle. We are equal in the circle, right? No one is above or below in the circle, right? Because when we sit with our neighbors and we realize the color of our skin and our gender, this is collective conscious talk, right? Does not define who you are as a human. What you do, how you do it, is what defines you as a human. And I'm talking from 49 years of fucked up lived experience, because I have fucked up bad in my life. Shit, I got addicted to drugs, I ran away from home, I got fucking kidnapped, I got beat by men, I went back to men that beat me, stayed with men who beat me, forgave friends who treated me like absolute caca. Like, it takes time to get to this point. But once you get there, it's very important to let others know the way the patriarchal systems are is unnatural. Men ruling women is unnatural. Women should be in the conversation when it comes to feeding children, taking care of children. Open the containers. Where the fuck's the Epstein list? But I am not going to stop telling her story now. And honestly, with 26 and 27 coming, and our, hopefully, the Anunnaki, the sky people, if they truly are coming back to fucking kick it and hang out, and if it is a spiritual awakening and the systems are cracking, just stay grounded. Stay fucking grounded, right? When you look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Look to yourself for discernment and realize, Earth, we're here for a brief time in this body, right? And if you're in the place of where you're at, where you can reincarnate and come back and do all that, then come back and do it again, maybe. Do better next time. But in this life, you don't get to tell people they have to believe in Jesus the way you believe in Jesus. They have to walk into the church the way you walk into the church. That's not how it works, okay? You have to decide if you want to be a good person because it's in your DNA, or are you trying to be a good person to please the guy in the sky? What? And to my watchers, I love you. Sprite the MC, new music out everywhere. Sacred 6 is about to drop in the next few weeks, and the dark moon is coming on the 16th, Hecate. November 16th. Buckle up, bitches.